Alrighty, guys. This week we're going to jump into SASS. Uh, it is an awesome way of writing CSS. Now, this is where things are going to get a little crazy. You need to have Ruby for this. So if you're doing this on campus, it should work. I don't know. I have no idea what the computers are like on campus, but to be honest, I would highly recommend you do this on your computer at home because you're going to have control to be able to do everything you need to do. Because you have to install Ruby to get this to work. Now, Macs, if you have a Mac, this is one of the few times in life where I will say having a Mac is good because it should already have Ruby installed on it. Ruby is just it's just a language. You don't have to worry about it because we're not going to use any Ruby in the class, but you do need to have it installed. So if you have a Mac, rejoice, you should already have it on there. And what you're going to need to do is open up your terminal. Okay, so you're going to go over to your applications folder, go into the Finder, go into applications, then go into utilities, and then open your terminal. Okay, and once you do that, you want to type this. Okay, we'll go over that. We'll do that here in a minute. Okay, so let's just start here from the beginning. So you need to go to their website, sass-lang.com. Okay, we're going over here to install. Okay, now there's some applications. We're not really going to use any of these. I want to stick with command line stuff just because from what I understand, that's how a lot of the developers do it. And you want to get comfortable doing this kind of stuff anyways. So if you're on Windows, you want to come here where it says Ruby installer. And it's as simple as just downloading this. Hit download. Okay, if you are on a 64 or a 32-bit operating system, grab whatever one. If you're not sure, go to My Computer, right-click, go to Properties, and it'll say right here what kind of operating system you have. Chances are, if your computer is halfway new, it's 64. Now, if you're on a 64-bit system, you could use the 32-bit, that's fine. But if you're on a 32-bit system, you can't use 64. So I would check that, make sure. Chances are you're probably on a 64, but if you have a pretty old computer, you may be on a 32, and then you'll have to get 86 for 32. So you're going to click on that. We're going to download it here. Now again, if you're on a Mac, rejoice, you're not going to have to do this. Oh my gosh, this is going to take forever, and it's only 8 megabytes. Yeah. Wow, this is amazing. Okay, well, while that's downloading, we'll come over here. Okay, and it kind of tells you what you need to do. So get the Ruby installer, get it installed. Okay, and then once you do that, you'll be able to do Ruby commands in your command line, and that's what you want. Okay, and then you have to install SASS. Okay, and the good thing here is it tells you how to do it on, I think, most of them. Yeah, so on Macs and PCs, it's basically the same. You're going to open up your command line or your terminal app, right? And then you're going to type gem install SASS. And I'll show you how to, well, I'll show you how to do that now, I guess. So I'm going to type CMD. So I hit start, do CMD, go up to my command line. So here I'm going to say gem install SASS. And this is after we've installed Ruby. If that ever finishes. Holy cow. That is so slow. Blows my mind. Good thing I'm paying for that 100 megabit speed, right? Just shows their servers are really slow. All right, it's done. So we're going to run it. Yep, you're going to accept it. Okay, we're going to associate. That's fine. We definitely need to add the Ruby executables. This we don't really care about. So that's fine. We'll hit install. I don't know what that is, but I guess we'll do it. We'll hit finish. you know what? I don't really think I need to do this. I don't really care about that, so I'm going to get rid of it. So that's it. So it's installed. So now I go to the command line and I type in gem install SASS. Gems are just kind of like plugins for Ruby. So we're installing the SASS gem, so the Ruby installation that we have will be able to use SASS is really what we're doing there. So we hit enter. Okay, it's saying, hey, do you want to allow access? Yes, or whatever. I hit allow. It's going to go out to the Ruby servers, the gem servers, and it's going to go out there. It's going to grab SASS. It's going to download everything it needs. Okay, and then it should say all this stuff is done, 5 gems installed, and then it'll go back here. Okay, on a Mac, go there, right? So go to your applications folder, go to utilities, open up the terminal application, and then do the same thing. Trying to remember some Ruby stuff, but I can't remember. But anyways, if you type in the gem install SASS, okay, and if that works and it does what we showed here, then you're good to go. Okay, and you'll know that it worked and everything's good. Okay, now to check if it's installed correctly, you should be able to type this. So SASS space dash question mark. Gosh, couldn't think what that stupid thing was called. So, and then if this comes up, gives you all these different commands and stuff, the common options, then you'll know you're good to go and you're on your way. Okay, so that's all you need to do. Make sure that you have that set up. Make sure that you have SASS set up and installed through Ruby, and then you'll be ready to move on.